Hey everybody, welcome back to the Auburn Undercover YouTube channel. Guys, if you're not already subscribed to the channel and you're watching this video, do us a huge favor and subscribe. It's free, doesn't cost you anything, and it really helps us out a lot. We're on the push for 6,500. And if you're watching this on YouTube and you haven't been to our site before, definitely make sure to check us out over at auburnundercover.com. As you can tell by the headline or the title of this video, is Auburn the favorite for five-star wide receiver Cam Coleman? Figured do a quick little video breaking that down because there is a bunch of buzz around Cam Coleman's name and Auburn. And I don't think it's a stretch to say he's Auburn's top wide receiver target, or he could be 1A and Perry Thompson, the five-star Alabama commit, could be 1B. You've got those two guys right there at the top as potentially Auburn's top overall targets on offense. Auburn, the first offer that Marcus Davis sent out to the 2024 class after getting the job as the wide receivers coach was to Cam Coleman. That was before he was a five-star. He was still a high four-star, top 200 player. But now in the latest 24/7 sports rankings, he's the number 21 overall player, number 7 wide receiver in the class, and number 4 player out of the state of Alabama. And so far this spring, these camps, 7-on-7, stuff like that, he's really showcased why. It's not like he had a crazy junior year. He was really good, but he was behind some other guys. This is him at the Under Armour camp. This is a picture of him with, you can see Carmelo English there on the right, who was a senior, who was a former Auburn commit, signed with Michigan. Point being, he was behind a couple of guys there, still made his mark known, had quite a few highlight reel plays. It felt like when he was getting a catch, it was a highlight reel. And the big thing with Cam Coleman is potential. I think it's really through the roof, and I don't think he has shown off his full potential yet. Listed right now at 6'3", 175, probably around 180 or so now, but starting to grow into his body a little bit more. He's not going to be that really physical big receiver, or at least not yet. He's going to be more so that big, rangy wide receiver that can really get, he's got that long wingspan. He can catch passes that other guys can't. He is starting to learn how to be physical as a receiver, how to box out cornerbacks, how to win jump balls, stuff like that a little bit more. But that's still a point of his game that could probably be worked on just a little bit. Point being, though, he's been a big Auburn target for quite a while now. Even the previous staff was honestly one of his first offers. And then since then, he's been to Auburn quite a bit. He visited a couple of times in the fall. The game that I can instantly remember was the LSU game, because I actually ended up watching the game right next to him on the field. I think that was his first Auburn game he had ever been to, and he was having a blast, man. He was taking videos. He was having a great time. And since then, he's continued to really, really like Auburn. So far this spring, he's visited now twice in a week. Recording this on Friday, March 31st. He had visited last Thursday. I guess that would have been March 23rd. So he visited Thursday. Auburn did not practice that day, which kind of worked out to his benefit in a little bit, in the sense that he got to spend, there was a coaching clinic going on, but he did get to spend extended time with Marcus Davis, Hugh Freeze, Philip Montgomery, learn a little bit about the offense, have more time with those coaches than if he visited for practice. And then all of a sudden, on this past Wednesday, Auburn's last practice, they didn't practice today on Friday. On Wednesday, he walks in the door with one of his coaches and his 2025 teammate, Dalen Upshaw, who also has an Auburn offer, has offers from Auburn and Texas so far. Impressive player in his own right. But he walks in the door with Dalen Upshaw, and he gets to watch practice. He said he got to kind of run through the script a little bit with Marcus Davis, see how the wide receivers were working in practice, and he said he felt like he was a part of practice. He said his coach just came into class and said, "Hey, we're going to Auburn." And Cam's quote was, "I'm never going to say no, I'm going to Auburn." And I think Auburn really hopes that's the case when it comes time to commit, and he's not able to say no then. To answer the question of the video, is Auburn the favorite for Cam Coleman? As we're recording this right now on Friday, March 31st, I would absolutely say so. Now, there is still a long way to go. Florida State is making a big push. Texas A&M, he's noted, has been pushing really hard. Alabama and Georgia have both offered him, though I'm not sure either school has pushed super hard yet. But if they do, obviously that would be a very big factor. Clemson is in the mix. LSU is in the mix as well. And Penn State is kind of a wild card there as well. But as of right now, I think if Cam Coleman had to make a decision, he would commit to Auburn. He does not have any commitment plans set up, doesn't even have official visits set up. but Auburn is definitely trending in the right direction for this elite wide receiver.